Hello everyone, I'm Amari and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I logged in and I saw that the war table had a bunch of stuff that was ready, so I decided to just go back to Skyhold really quickly. And then as I was walking up here, it seems like their lights are on, and I suddenly saw something about where I wouldn't even know where that shows up. Oh, here, Skyhold. Sit in judgment. Someone being held in Skyhold awaits judgment. Judge the prisoner. That is really interesting. So I'm going to do that before we go back and try and get enough power. Whoa, they're actually...
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Oh, make it, the smell is everywhere.
Oh, shoot. They're actually like fixing the place.
I can't recall who took them.
Gatsy. Who are you?
Hello, honored Inquisitor. Gatsy Sturhold. Did my part on the walls, and now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know its worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
He's the one fixing up this place? What's your experience?
Where did you learn your skills?
Zamar. Carved a few statues in my day. And before you ask, yes, I chose to leave. I carved a paragon who turned out to be a sodding madwoman. Couldn't stand looking at it. The memory of a dwarf, right?
What are these tiles?
Any ideas about the origins of these reliefs?
Tevinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the grain. That's hard dust mined from the 100 Pillars, if I know anything. Oh, I suppose the scene is probably full of Tevinter robes, too.
The 100 Pillars?
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that. Strong, though.
Can you interpret the meaning?
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what. You finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
Best of the vein.
Word is the court's in...
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
What is he?
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
You beat him before.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you find the prison?
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carta clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carta to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
Well, we'll find a way to kill him.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
This isn't your fault.
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawk to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carta to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Dope. I think I can talk to... Do I have to explore this area again? Because it seems like things have changed. Construction report, death on the wall. One of our finishers, Garen, fell from the scaffold and landed on a paving stone. He had breath for an hour, but his eyes were still. He died and the Chantry sisters wrapped him. What should we do? Ormond Sheris. Have them commit his body with those we have lost since Haven. I will record his sacrifice for the Inquisition. Move his fellow workers to another site and allow them off with pay if they request. Ensure that all workers do their jobs safely. We are in a war, not a race. Rushing does no good if we harm ourselves. We are all the Inquisition. Lady Montelier. I think there are rooms that have opened up, so we can... I don't know if we went in here already. Oh yeah, this is the room with Solace. I'll go in there in a moment. Was I able to go through here? Oh. Flisa? Oops.
It's you. Your worship. I'm serving now. In a different way.
Who is this? I can't remember who you are. There's like a... Where is this? It's like a courtyard? There's quest stuff. Oh, I'll have to explore this area again. Wait, what's this? Plant new seed.
Fertile ground even here. This hold has everything.
Rare? Oh, I don't know any rare ones. Common. I don't know any common ones to plant either. Oh, strange. Ah. Okay.
Inquisitor, Elan Vimal. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary. My colleague Adan was clear about the worth of your cause. I look forward to assisting him.
Welcome aboard.
I look forward to working with you.
And are you? I wasn't sure what to think of you people, but recent events have put those doubts to bed. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
Can you tend to these plants? Because they're just there. Mother Giselle. This is like a whole area that I didn't notice before.
Inquisitor, you have finally come into your own. The Maker has put you on a difficult path. I pray you walk it safely.
Did you make me Inquisitor?
I remember our talk out there before we found Skyhold. It wasn't just the Maker who put me on this path, was it?
The Inquisitor could never have been Cassandra, or Leliana, or me for that matter. We are too political, too tied to the Chantry and all its failings. But I did not make you stand against Corypheus. I did not make you risk death to save the people of Haven. Only you could be the Inquisitor. I only pray the power of the Inquisition is enough.
I will prove myself worthy.
I'll do my best to earn this.
You earned this in Haven. The Maker has chosen you to deliver us from Corypheus. You have the faith and support of everyone here. Never forget that. Now, was there anything else?
How are the people?
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
I don't know. Are they okay? How are people at Skyhold?
How are our forces at Skyhold doing?
Still in shock, for the most part, to see Haven destroyed so soon after the Conclave. You saved many, but still lives were lost, and traveling through the wilderness did not make treating injuries easier. For all that, though, more people arrive every day. Some are refugees, but others want to help. Your Inquisition is growing. I pray you use it wisely.
I will.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Okay, so there's this whole area that I need to explore. And I will before I do that judgment of a prisoner, because either I missed this area or it suddenly opened up to me. Can't go through this door. It's probably because I left and went somewhere and came back. Well, I didn't do anything because I saw that the war table was finished. Oh, we can go up the stairs here. I will in a moment. There's like, these people are from Val Royeaux, right? So there are people that are from Val Royeaux that are coming here. Segret.
You get a title, I get the boot. I see how it is. I mean, thanks for my life. Pleased to serve.
Who are you? I can't remember who you are. Okay, we'll go through that door in a moment. Adan.
Elan's good. My best.
Oh. Awesome. Letter to an Inquisition agent, my darling Wilbur. I am so proud of you. We hear so much about the Inquisition in the village. It makes me happy to know you are doing your part. I am sorry about what happened to Haven. I will light a candle in the chantry for the fallen. Please take care of yourself. I know what you're like when things get busy and the fate of the world hangs in the balance. You must take care of yourself before you can help save the world, you know. Don't forget to eat. You're still in the mountains? It must be cold and wet. Why couldn't it be a fort in the hinterlands? Freaking hinterlands. Then you'd be closer to home. Well, dress warmly. Shall I send to you a blanket? Anyway, you should write more often. I don't understand why you can't tell me what you're doing. You shouldn't keep secrets from your mother. Love always, Mother. P.S. What do you mean I have to address the letters to Rector? Is that what they call you there? Aye, your name is Wilbur Quigley. It's a good name. Wilbur was your uncle's name. He fought in the Battle of Riverdane. We are all so proud of him. Are you ashamed of your given name? Why are you ashamed, Wilbur? I hope to be that kind of mom. Overbearing and embarrassing. It's what we all strive for. Embarrass our children. Alright. What's in here? Bride of the Maker. Maker, though I am but one, I have called in your name, and those who come to serve will know your glory. I remember for them, they will see what can be gained, and though we are few against the wind, we are yours. Canticle of Trials 5:1. Oh, I love exploring this area. I want to do side quests, I want to do main quests. I wonder if I could get power just from exploring. Oh wait, we're up in the battlements. And there seems to be a quest giver. Quest giver? Or not? Oh, I think it's in there. Okay, we'll have to go back inside. But for now, let's see where we can go from here. Oh, I think we were able to go this side already. Ah, they're still working on this area. I love that I have Skyhold. And you guys said that I can fully customize it. I'm excited to customize it. Seems like repairs are underway. Let's take a look at our... Oh, we are high up. I bet you I could jump off, so I'm not going to do that. Wind is howling up here. I love games that let you slide down ladders real quickly. Very efficient. Very nice. Okay, I think this way I haven't been yet. And that just connects back here. Yeah, because this is where I spoke with Varric. And that goes back down there. Okay, wait. I'll go there. I'll go back there in a bit. I just want to look at the new area that kind of opened up. And maybe I have to talk to the companions again because I think my priority with how I'm going to play is that I'm going to be focusing on companions and their quests. I mean, so far I haven't done Varric's quests or Vivian's and Blackwell's because their fetch stuff, like get tomes for Vivian around the world, is like something I don't want to really do. But we'll get there. So I'll focus on companion stories and their dialogue. And then main quest. And then if I really have to, I'll do side quests just to get enough to do the main quest. Construction report scaffolding. Third fall in as many days. We need more sandbags. It's almost impossible to drive an anchor between these blocks. The place was built to last, but that makes it a fight to build it up. Barinol Roofer. Approved. The Inquisition needs its people on good legs. Sir Morris Quartermaster. Ah, I should go look for the Quartermaster too. Okay, so that's that area that I haven't been to yet.
Your worship.
To Varric.
How about that?
People are in fancy dressing. We've got nobles coming in. Where is this one? I think this is the... Ah, yeah, let's do the war table. Oh, shoot, I leveled up. I forgot that I leveled up. I have Inquisitor powers. Addition to sealing and controlling rifts, your mark makes you a leader in the eyes of the people, improving your ability to command the party and help allies work as a team. This is Mark of the Rift. So I have this one. Successfully performing an ability combo earns additional focus for the party, so that generates more... You know, I might as well get that because it's unique to me as the Inquisitor. And who doesn't want a little teamwork? I think Nyx, instead of putting more into archery, I'm either gonna put stuff into sabotage, which I don't know. I kind of like this because it's like, I don't know, it just seems to work well with archery or subterfuge, but this one I'm not so much a fan of the tree. I mean, the evasion is kind of cool, but this seems more like a dagger tree, right? Like this probably goes better with dagger. Although wait, I saw ambush. Ah, stealth. Yeah, see? That might work well because I do have like an ambush skill. I have this one, the stealth. We'll see. We'll see how I play around with this. Montelier. Oh.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
You always do find the brighter side of things.
We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Navarra, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Her threat makes no sense. Or it could. Yeah, no. Can I help?
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
That's putting it mildly.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
You can discuss them with me.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Jennar still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
We've just been hanging out. Shooting shot. Ah, I didn't think about that. She's fun to talk to.
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
That's what I love about you. I think you're delightful.
Spending time with such an engaging woman.
I'm just gonna flirt with everyone.
Lady Montelier.
Goodness. I'm glad I haven't wasted your day. Well, I've taken up quite enough of your time already. Until next time, your worship.
I'm gonna flirt with everyone in Skyhold. Where am I? Whoa! This is really high up. Whoa! I wonder if I could jump down there, but that just looks dangerous. Ooh, is this room? Take. Skyhold Garden, Courtyard Upgrade, Main Watchtower. What are these? Oh, okay. It's an instrument here. Ooh, another balcony. Whoa! The heights are terrifying. My hands are sweating. Oh! Oh, is this my room? This is my room. Wardrobe. Casual wear. I don't like it. It's literally the same thing in different colors. Okay. Formal. Winter Palace. Casual Fortress. Caladhad. Sunset. Midnight Tower. I like blue. Ooh, that's schnazzy. Oh, I like how that cuts on an elfin body. Okay. Outerwear. Oh, these ones look different. Oh, that's... I don't like the studs. This is kind of cute though. I like the scarf. Okay, I like that one. No. No. I wish you can kind of preview what they look like first. Oh, oh no. I look like... Oh, this looks uncomfortable. I mean, it's cool. It just looks uncomfortable as hell. All the casual wear looks the same. I want to see what this looks like in the... Oh, I do like that. Those colors on me. I'm gonna go with a formal wear one. Perfect. Love it. Actually, no, I preferred it in blue. Let's see what Winter Palace looks like. Oh no. Hello, British monarchy. Alright. Whoa, I have a loft. That's cool. Oh man, my room is cool. This is my room, right? That's my wardrobe. I don't like my bed. I'm gonna change my bed. I have a store. I have wine. I have access to unlimited wine in my room. I have 4 freaking kegs. This is a years and years supply of alcohol just like 10 feet from my bed. This is not a healthy lifestyle. Oh, I like this. I love this couch. Windows are really nice. I love how the light just sparkles like that. Looks very magical.
They
Oh, I
have
love
certainly
this.
spared no expense.
Yeah, my room looks awesome. What is this dingy place? This needs to be fixed up still. I'm just gonna be in Skyhold constantly. Oh, my throne is so underwhelming. Let's change that. Wait, I have to go to the war table because stuff is finished and I need to... I can't wait for all of this to be finished and Skyhold looks really nice.
The city has agreed to send us 6 guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. With luck, they'll know which end to grip a sword by.
Which one is... Oh, is it these ones that are done? Yeah, report ready. Choose successor. Okay, Ambassador Montelier, I'm of course pleased to aid the Inquisition in its holy endeavor. My wife, Carolina, has recently been taken by religious fervor and has declared her intention to live the rest of her life in a small chantry near the Arbor Wilds, where she will have the solitude necessary to live her life of spiritual reflection and repentance. As such, I've sold most of her gowns and jewelry, and I'm pleased to make the resulting funds my gift to the Inquisition. Yours, Duke Stefan de Firm. This doesn't seem... Is she voluntarily going? Or she was kind of like, hey, you should retire. With Carolina now out of play, either Monette or Jean Gaspard will be the next Duchess or Duke of Leeds.
Excavation is slow.
Jean Gaspard has made a strong claim with his fellow nobles by attacking Monette's youth and lack of experience in the game. For her part, Monette relies heavily upon her chantry tutor, Mother Renette, who has rather desperately attempted to start a rumor that Jean Gaspard owes his birth to his mother's affair with the traveling Grey Warden. I have to pick a side, huh? A well-chosen words will send Monette back to the chantry with no harm done. I like that. I don't want to harm anyone. I mean, Jean Gaspard. I mean, is it okay that birthright in like these kind of nobility and stuff is like really important. So we could out him. How would I know who's the better person? But Monette relies heavily upon her chantry tutor, which I don't know if I like that. I don't like that Monette is under the influence of her chantry tutor, so we will send her back to the chantry with no harm done. I guess that means that we're siding with Jean Gaspard. I don't know if that was the right decision. Could have been Carolina. I don't know. I think when I picked the first one, I wasn't quite sure. Serpent of Navarra, report ready. The agent known as Argent infiltrated the Navarran royal palace and killed Verelius, eliminating several others who she reports were clearly co-conspirators. King Marcus is reported to have wakened as if from a dream. The Inquisition is not connected to any of this, and the king is enraged to have been magically influenced in such a manner. He will definitely be more wary of Venatori emissaries in the future. Argent brought back several interesting items that were in Verelius's possession. We got a Magister Ice Staff. Awesome. Thank you, Liliana. Okay, we have a few things that they can do as well. I think I have one more here that's report is ready. Oh, here. Report ready. Yay, we got Onyx. I wanted Elfroot. Alright. Oh, that cost stuff. How about this one? Friend in Carinus? According to Dorian, while most Tevinter Magisters are not Venatori supporters, they will also not raise a finger to prevent the Venatori from wreaking havoc in the south. There are some, however, who see the cult for what it is, and are trying to expose it. A magister contact in Carinus by the name of Mayvaris Tilani is attempting to introduce a law into the imperial state which would see Venatoria activity sharply curtailed in Tevinter. Okay, I like that. Dorian suggests that quiet Inquisition support of Mayvaris would be beneficial and ultimately could drum up support from other magisters fearful of what Corypheus represents. So quiet support. Quiet support would be Leliana, right? Or it could be diplomatic, but it's probably this, quiet support. Tevinter is land where secrets are weapons. Let us arm this magister. Yeah, okay. Let's send Leliana.
Inquisitor.
Perfect. What's this? The deadlock. It was to be expected. In the wake of so many important deaths and rise of the Inquisition, several noble houses are attempting to spur their fortunes by crafting an alliance of their own. For now they seem mired in arguments of seniority. It will be a long time before any of them threaten our standing. This seems like a job for Josephine. Yeah, we would need to send Josephine for this. I have a hard time looking for something that I can send Cullen to do. I don't want to waste him, like, just sitting around doing nothing. I want him doing something. This looks kind of promising. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. We got word out to everyone we could, but some cells are too remote to reach. We'll need the Inquisition to contact them, at least to let them know the Templars are gone. They're gone, right? Right? So it sounds like from Cullen, it's saying that they're likely afraid to come out of hiding, which is valid. I can send a few non-Templar soldiers to protect the mages on their way here. That seems valid. I don't know if I should send Leliana. Send a few agents with a mage. Or maybe if they see another mage, that might be better with Leliana. May not believe we aren't Templars. I can ask for help. Ah, that actually sounds even better too. They might not believe that we aren't Templars. That is valid. I don't think Cullen is the right choice for this, actually. So I'll just send Cullen to get more resources. It's like a lot of this does not need a forced hand, you know?
To work?
It needs... It's not really much for him to do. I want better outfits. I mean, I like my new outfit, but I'm sure I could find something better. So we can judge the prisoner and then maybe take another look around Skyhold, because there seems to be new stuff. And my companions have new dialogue. Let me change my throne first. I'm not going to judge someone on a throne like that. Ooh.
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
I don't see the Arcanist. Unless that is it. No? Okay.
Hello there.
Huh? Oh, cute. Hi. Hello.
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
Hi, Dagna.
You're the magical advisor?
Oh, you're her. The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. And the breach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
Welcome to the Inquisition.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Harriet's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking.
Is what now?
No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
Where did you study magic?
Where does a dwarf go to study magical theory?
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns out, not in Orzammar. I had to start at a circle. I had to fight to do it. Everyone said I couldn't. Everyone.
I swept floors in libraries, traded runes for tomes. I met outsiders like me, new thinkers. If there's something to know about magic, I'll find it. There's no barriers to what magic can do, Inquisitor. No matter what they say.
I love her passion. Why did you agree to join us?
You were quick to join the Inquisition. Is there something you want?
No.
How could I waste a chance to get close to you? And Corypheus? My goodness. And actual physical rifts in the Veil? Also, dwarves? We don't dream. So, when mages talk about it, I can only, well, dream what it would be like. So there's that, and all the things you'll probably find, and what I'll get to make. The rules are different here. Plus, you're paying me a lot. Like, wow, so much.
It's good to know that I'm paying everyone a good wage. Let's talk about your title.
What qualifies you to be an arcanist?
I took the title because I'm a magical researcher, philosopher, and master of practical application. And I like it. I can't actually do magic because I'm a dwarf, but that also means no risk of possession. Safer than a mage.
That
it
is
means
true.
That every skill I have, I've learned through reason and understanding. Coming from the Smith caste, I know the value of mastering a craft. Did you know dwarves invented enchanting? Probably.
What are your skills?
What's that you do, exactly?
I was born to the forge. That's literal in the Smith caste. So the hammer and tong, that's like a heartbeat. But you've a man for that already, and a good one. I'm here because of my passion for magic. Magical study, magical theory, magical enchantment, and through it, the manipulation of masterworks. I studied it all with an objective eye. No secrets, no fears. That lets me apply principles like no other. Maybe one other, but I don't have that wonky of a mind, so I still kind of win.
Tell me about enchanting.
What's the story with enchanting?
Lyrium is the heart. In certain rational patterns, it beats like something alive. That's how I see it. So, a mage can make your weapons do things, but with the right runes, the right rarities, your toys become wonders. It's the one thing mages can't do. Drives them mad. Literally. Dwarves are resistant, so it doesn't affect us. Mostly.
Nice. You can make masterworks?
You have the ability to make exceptional weapons and armor. Masterworks?
There's an art to the forge, as well as enchanting. You need an ear for it. And hands. Eyes, too. Nothing bad to say about Herod on that front. He's wonderful. But there's this little more needed. With the right bits, an edge can be more than an edge. Armor can do more than protect. A hue can be just a bit brighter. In short, smithing can be more. In short.
I see what you
Another
did
time,
there.
Dagna.
Of course. Bring me what you want made, and I'll make sure it goes just right.
Dope. Is it here? Where's her stuff? Craft armor? Is this what she does? Wait, but that's the same as here. Wait, how do I...
Ready to answer the great mysteries. It'll be wonderful.
Oh, here, I want something crafted. Wait, you noticed the anchor?
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Corypheus say. That's a long chain of who said what. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Corypheus made it to open, but it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
I want something crafted.
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it?
Fire
Here's
would
how
be
it goes.
great.
Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces, and I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see. They'll all see.
Okay, that was creepy. How? Girl, I want to modify. Would it be under modify armor? Girl,
Ready to
how?
answer the great mysteries. It'll be wonderful.
Oh, I have to bring her rare stuff first. Okay. Let's change my bed because I did not like how that looked. Let's just put it back to the free marches until I get something else. As for the throne, don't really have much to choose from, but that probably looks much better than that dinky little chair that's on there. Looks super underwhelming. I have read. The Undercroft, cataloging Skyhold Undercroft additions. Difficult, to be clear. We can add all the equipment our backs can bear, but structural changes are best avoided. With new walls and such, you need anchors to tie in new stone, which means excavation. And I wouldn't go messing with Undercroft. Seems like it was built to purpose, whatever that was. The whole keep has settled on top of it. It's weathered. Some parts, some serious heat and pressure. There are spots that feel like the inside of a forge. Large spots. No idea what that means. It's as solid as you get. So fill it full of tools and toys. But there's a dwarven name for something. Oh, for someone who tries to change an old building like that. Sodding fool. Structural evaluation for Lady Lavellin's consideration. Maison Gatsy. Mason, not Mason. All right. Oh, this is a little bit better. I mean, it looks I've never defeated a dragon. It does look kind of gross. I don't like it. All right, we can sit on this one. Time to save. And let's sit. Let's judge some prisoner.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I judge?
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Oh. We'll execute people here?
Will we be taking heads right here in the hall?
Goodness, no! If such an option is available, it will be done elsewhere. And it may not be necessary. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
All right, let us begin.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Ooh.
You recall Gerion Alexius of the Winter.
Oh, that guy.
Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life.
We will kill him. Off with his head.
Disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit.
These are grave charges.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Oh, we can imprison. I'm not gonna have him walking around. He did a really bad thing. He enslaved mages and then he ruined the world in the future. Either I execute him myself or I imprison him. Don't like the guy. I will. Oh man, this seems kind of. Can someone else execute him though? I don't like executing people. I don't have it in me to execute someone. I'll just imprison him. Yeah, he can rot in prison.
The Inquisition has exceptionally secure cells for prisoners of distinction. Jail him, and have Leliana question him on anything useful. That seems fitting.
Chained like a common criminal. So be it.
I don't know, I can't execute someone. I can't do it. Okay. Are we done with sitting in judgment? Oh, it seems so. Okay. Let's have a little peek around. Whoa! Solus was busy. We have a mural up. You have no new dialogue. There's this door that I wasn't able to go out before. Oh. Oh ho ho. Oh! This is where Colin is now. Nice room. Okay, I want to go upstairs first. I want to see what's up here. And then I'll come down and speak with you. Oh, this is where you sleep. You lock your stuff away. Good call. I might take it. Okay, let's talk to you, Colin.
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. Therenfall Redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
I believe you.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
Good thinking. So what's your plan?
Where do we begin?
Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Ooh, I can talk to them several times. Okay, I must have missed like a few dialogue options before.
As leader of the Inquisition, you... There's something I must tell you.
Oh, well, this sounds ominous.
You're being especially serious today.
I know. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die.
Is that paraphernalia?
We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
Oh.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition. It's been months now.
But why?
Why are you doing this?
After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
Are you okay?
Are you in pain?
I can endure it.
Okay, I respect your decision. He doesn't want to be reliant on lyrium anymore.
I respect what you're doing.
Thank you, Inquisitor. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment.
Oh, poor Colin. Yeah, that lyrium is a hell of a drug. Oh, Varric wrote this. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 5 by Varric Tetheris. Jevlin was waiting outside the captain's office when Don and Breno Kovic slunk out, defeated. We're not gonna get a warrant, are we? Jevlin looked almost relieved. No. Donnan met his partner's eyes. The kid was barely 20 and looked like he'd walked straight to the Kirkwall barracks from someone's potato farm. Taller and broader than the other guards, Jevlin slouched as if he didn't know how to fit into his own limbs, as if he thought he should be smaller. Hunched over in his brand new, too large armor, he looked like a child, playing at being guard. He was too green for a murder investigation. Maybe it's for the best, Jevlin said, almost speaking Donnan's thoughts out loud. You're on your way out of the guard, and He trailed off, then sighed. Questioning nobles in the middle of the night wasn't covered in training. Donnan glared at the kid. I'm a city guard, and so are you. Recruit. Nobody gets away with murder while we're on duty. Jevlin stood a little straighter. What do we do then? The captain wants proof, Donnan smiled. We'll bring her proof. Varric is a thrilling writer. Okay, we've been that area. Let's go the other side first and then make our way down the courtyard. Cool. I'm so glad that I went back. I love Skyhold. Oh, we need to fix that. Can you send someone in to sort that out? Maybe Liliana and others will have something to say as well, since I've got new dialogue options with a lot of them. And then I'll do side quests to get the 8 power that I need. I wish it wasn't so. You know, I wish I didn't have to do those side quests just to do the main quests. This game would be amazing if you could just do companion stuff and main quests and forget all of the side stuff.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius's son. He went to the Magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
Oh no, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Are you alright?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
The good always don't last long. You two were involved.
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question.
I don't know.
I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son.
I'm sorry, I
Not that
shouldn't
I've
have
been proper
cried.
my whole life by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
What about yourself?
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas. They tell me you sent Alexius back into the prisons. Seems a waste to rot away in a cell like that. He was a good man once. Maybe it will give him time to think. But with Felix gone, I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do with him, though.
Should go.
I don't want to execute him. I'm not going to, but I didn't want him just, like, hanging around the mages.
I heard of your verdict on Alexius, Inquisitor. After what he did, I would have seen the man hanged. Rotting in a dungeon will have to do.
I'm sorry. I couldn't get myself... I couldn't bring myself to execute him. Even if he was, like, an awful, awful man, I couldn't do it. The Veil. I detest this notion that the Veil is some manner of invisible curtain that separates the world of the living from the world of the spirits. Whether it be called the Fade or the Beyond is a matter of racial politics I refuse to indulge in at the moment. There is no this side and that side when it comes to the Veil. One cannot think of it as a physical thing or a barrier or even a shimmering wall of holy light. Thank you very much for that image, your perfection. Think of the Veil instead as opening one's eyes. Before you opened them, you saw your world as you see it now. Static, solid, unchanging. Now that they are open, you see our world as the spirits see it. Chaotic, ever-changing. A realm where the imagined and the remembered have as much substance as that which is real. More, in fact. A spirit sees everything as defined by will and memory, and this is why they are so very lost when they cross the Veil. In our world, imagination has no substance. Objects exist independently of how we remember them or what emotions we associate with them. Mages alone possess the power to change the world with their minds, and perhaps this forms the nature of a demon's attraction to them. Who can say? Regardless, the act of passing through the Veil is much more about changing one's perception than a physical transition. The Veil is an idea. It is the act of transition itself, and it is only the fact that both living beings and spirits find the transition difficult that gives the Veil any credence as a physical barrier at all. From a dissertation of the Fade as a physical manifestation by Moreno, senior enchanter of the Minrathus Circle of Magi. 6.5 steel. 655. Sorry, I like reading all of this stuff for me. I like lore. I like getting idea about the world. You can skip forward if you don't like it, but I like it.
Inquisitor.
As you were... Where is this? Oh, this is... Wait, where is this? There's a bed here. Vivian, are you living here? You're living above my throne? What an odd place to live.
Yes?
Can I romance any chance we might?
That you and I might someday
How very sweet of you to ask, but no.
No. Ah, all right. I'm just gonna flirt with everyone that I can. Construction report surfacing. Paint, plaster, tile, plaster, stone. Previous occupants have redressed over and over. Most are solid. Some I would strip down to the stone. The strength of this place is the foundation. Are we here for the long term, or is the Inquisition temporary? Amsel Masonry. Do it right. The Inquisition is only temporary if we fail. We are not failing. The Inquisitor. Sir Morris Quartermaster. We have messenger crows, I think. You must miss Justinia.
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. She was a good friend, and it will take time to get used to her absence. But thank you for asking. It is appreciated.
Any updates?
Anything I should know?
It seems that the Orlesian army is awaiting our next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
I'll leave you to your work.
I'm going to be spending half of every single episode just talking to people because I prefer that. That goes nowhere. It's a wraparound balcony. Oh, you have a quest thingy.
My Lady Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the De Winter.
Oh, what has he done?
Has Dorian done something wrong?
No, thankfully. It's nothing like that. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
They're not on good terms.
He's mentioned his family. They don't appear to be on good terms.
Yes. I believe you're correct. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
You seem to be on good terms with the young man. I'd hoped.
I'm not going to trick Dorian. He needs to know up front what he's walking into.
If you think I'm going to trick Dorian into meeting his family.
I feared you might say that.
That's not okay to do to anyone.
To meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there.
Yeah.
I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps their letter will persuade you. If there is any chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
No, I'd rather tell. I'll tell Dorian. I'm not gonna force him or trick him into it. Official looking letter. Your Reverence, I understand that you feel inadequate to the task of bringing Dorian to a secret meeting. Even in the asking, I find it difficult to believe myself. Considering my son has rebuffed all contact, this is the only way. I know him. He would be too proud to come if we knew, even just to talk. That is all we wish to do. The thought of Dorian in the south, placing himself in the path of such danger, alarms us more than I can express. If this somehow succeeds, we have a family retainer at the Vandrel Hills watching for Dorian's arrival. He will bring the boy to us somewhere private. If Dorian utterly refuses to go with him, it ends there, and there's nothing we can do. We are at our wits' end. Graciously yours, Magister Hallward of House Pavis. Well, it's not my decision. It's literally Dorian's. I wonder if I could talk to him about it, because I'm not going to get in the middle of a family feud, but more importantly, if it has to be under his terms, I'm not going to trick someone into...
So I take it you're Dalish? Is that the correct word here?
It is. Yes.
Yes, that's right.
We don't have Dalish clans coming northward, for obvious reasons. So I've never met one of your people before, although I've heard about them. A little. I hope this won't be an issue between us. I am here to help you deal with the Venatori, after all.
I appreciate your help.
And I appreciate your help, Dorian.
Excellent. Mutual appreciation is a grand way to begin.
Ooh. I'm gonna tell him. Your father sent a letter.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter?
I mean, it's a little naughty.
From some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father? I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter.
I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
Would he do that?
You think your father would actually do that?
No, although I wouldn't put it past him. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
All right. What's the issue between you two?
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
All right. So we'll do that in a bit. That seems like a fun side quest, a companion quest. The one for Vivian is like, fetch me these tomes from around the world. Why are they scattered around the world? Who else is here? A bunch of nobles? Can't remember where everyone is. Was I able to go through here before? Ooh. What is this place? Is this the dungeons? Oh, I think it is.
Come the enemies, and now we have a place to hold them.
Your worship, the cells are ready for the enemies of the Inquisition.
Oh, we are gonna...
Facilities in Skyhold. Whoever built this knew how to keep prisoners safe but secure.
I knew how to keep prisoners secured, and then there's like, this is falling apart. Prison structural evaluation. Harder job this. Structural fractures throughout. Major block shifted. It settled over an age or more, so I had the workers shore it up. Call it stable. I don't recommend rebuilding. If we change the weight distribution, it might stress cracks we can't see. I've seen failures like this before, in dams with the pressure of a flood behind them. What caused that in the prison to size? I don't want to know. Structural evaluation for Lady Lavallan's consideration. Mason Gatsy. Well, they've got nowhere to go if they try to escape. Hello, Alexius. You enjoy your time here? We've got quite a few places we can hold prisoners, so... And then if, you know, if it gets crowded, they could just double up and have roommates. I'll save executing people for, like, the truly most vile. The Alexius guy, he did some really, really vile acts, but I don't know. The fact that he did it for his son and not for some power kind of got me a little bit. I don't know if I had it in me. Oh, Cassandra's here.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Leliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Of course.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
I'd like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave.
Why?
It may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us. Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
Okay.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
No one trusts this Cole guy, but he seems good-natured. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't trust him.
He wants what? I don't... Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs.
Oh, sweet.
Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
What are your qualifications?
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
So
And
nepotism.
your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses.
Okay, you still
and
haven't
a
told me
rare
your
alternate
qualifications, though.
contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
Why is he nervously coughing? Where is Quartermaster Thren?
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
Okay, where is she, though? Are we well supplied?
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts. It was exhilarating.
I don't know about this guy.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
He's riding on the laurels of his family. I don't know. A letter home, father. No, I will not come home. I know what happened to Haven. I was there, and I am not afraid of death. If none of us are brave enough to stand, then all of us will fall. I am your son. If you trust nothing else, trust me. The Inquisition is our only hope. I also would like to request that you stop using such language to refer to the Inquisitor. It is not what you think. She is not trying to replace the divine or the chantry or become a god. I know it's hard for you to see an elf in position of such power, but I think it's time for you to think about why you feel the way you do about them. Don't you remember the stories of Andraste and the elves who helped her? If the Inquisitor is really Andraste's herald, maybe it's Andraste sending us a message, telling us to let go of our foolish hatreds. I just hope you'll be able to see that this is what I want and what I feel is my duty. I think Mother would be proud, and I know she would want you to be proud of me too. Your son and dedicated Inquisitor soldier, Eustace. Is Eustace Sir Morris? Pamphlet, lift your voices. Greetings, Sinquisition. I hope you're excited for the next meeting. I certainly am. In these dark times, fellowship and song will keep us from the depths of despair. So let us lift our voices and our spirits. Here are the pieces we'll be learning in the upcoming weeks. Lyrics and musical notations are available in the archives, so come prepared. We have an a cappella group going. I shall prevail. Although there were many votes for Andraste's Mabari, I've decided to leave it off the list, as attempts to perform it tend to leave most choir members a sobbing mess. Sinquisitor Faye. P.S. I understand that some of you object to being called the Sinquisition. If you can't come up with a better name, it is not your place to criticize. And no, the Hairy Heralds is not a better name. I like the Sinquisition. That's so cute.
You know what it was? Just rumors.
Oh man, I'm such an idiot. I didn't press record when I was in this tavern. I took a break and then I started looking around this tavern, and Sarah's downstairs. I'll show you her later. And then I just realized I didn't hit record. All right, look for Cole.
What are you doing?
Listening. Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn, what was his name? Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry, 5 more minutes, my fault.
Do you hear everything?
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, Sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
Can you help her?
Can you do something for her?
Yes. It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
What? Who are you?
They lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute.
Wait and watch.
You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason and it's not so frightening. But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault. Better.
Nice work.
She doesn't blame herself anymore?
Not as much. It was bouncing around inside her, closing up into a ball of wrong. Now it's open. She'll get it out.
Well done.
Thank you for letting me help her. It's not how a person would do it. But it helped. That's what matters.
It's manipulating their minds, but at the same time, that's how he helps. He's a spirit. I can see why Cassandra does not trust him, though. It's kind of like toying with people's free will. I know it's manipulating.
Gather as many as you can.
Herald's Rest, a place for all in service here to rest, recoup, and persevere. The ways the heart remember best. Your saving grace, the Herald's Rest.
Strangest thing, though, I can't recall where I heard that.
Okay, I've talked to those guys. There was the Tavern Notice, where there's a archery contest, and Varric is not invited. There's a tavern keep down there, can't order a drink, bummer. But Sarah, I love where she's staying. Where is she? Here. This is Sarah's room. Isn't it awesome? Like, I love Sarah's room. She has the best room here. So nice.
Demon armies and wardens, and Varric has exactly who we need. The big talker just knows everything.
Tell me about your background.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
Well, where are you from?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden.
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
No ties worth mentioning?
There are no connections you want to mention at all.
Nope.
How very Kunari of you.
What?
Never mind.
Good, right?
Who trained you?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Not typically.
Usually it takes considerable discipline. Hence my question.
Hence? Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Well, it's not like that for other elves, I know that.
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
It's nice knowing other elves.
I'm just interested in talking to an elf like me.
Don't think so.
What?
Why not?
Well, maybe you're alright, but most elves are too elfy. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were.
Yeah.
Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
Yeah, yeah. He gives me the same vibes. There's no value in tradition.
There's a lot of tradition there. Should it just be thrown away?
Your great-grandfather's dead. Why aren't you dead? You're throwing away tradition.
That makes sense to you.
None of it does in the city. That's why I'm not like an elf.
Okay, she makes no sense. Tradition is not like being dead at the same time.
If you say so.
Your logic is very flawed. Oh.
The soldiers make me nervous. Sitting around
This
here,
is open.
tempers get short and...
Oh, I guess to let people in.
I saw one soldier reach for his belt like he was going to draw a dagger on the man he was arguing with. I was
This
lucky
area's
he'd lost
open
his
now.
dagger, or there'd have been more than a bloody
There's
nose.
no one here, right? Yeah, because Cullen was here and he moved. Construction report, mixed elements. I'll match best I can, but there are 2 substructures here. Skyhold was built in stages, or rebuilt. Is this where we want to invest? If it's fallen before, how can we be sure it won't fall again? Jane, foundation repair. 2 words, the Inquisitor, invest and commit. We are strong as the will of the weakest of us. Cassandra Pentagast. Oh, there's a little merchant table here.
It wasn't.
Bonnie
Lady
Sims.
Inquisitor, Bonnie Sims at your service.
Dope, I love your
trust
hat.
the secret was not too coarse. Now that you've come to some good fortune, you deserve an upgrade.
I do.
As master of the tradesman, I stand ready to supply your every need.
The tradesman.
Who or what are the tradesmen?
A following of sympathetic and profit-minded individuals who promote local craftsmen and fair importers. A guild of sorts. Although that implies counter-affiliations we are not interested in crossing. Our purpose in the Inquisition is legitimate and honorable. You will have what you need at honest prices.
Where is Segret?
Segret survived Haven. Where is he?
About? Doing good work for you and yours? But this position is now more desirable. It was time arrangements were made. I shall make every effort to prove that this is an upgrade.
What can you do for me?
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
What you need, and more. It takes great coordination to make a remote location seem central. While there is no doubt the boutiques of Valroyo display the grandest of the grand, they do not travel. At least, not yet.
You're master of your group?
Why are you a mere merchant if you're the master of this group?
I wish to avoid the suggestion that I am a posturing commander atop a structure of malcontents. It is better to remain active, hands-on. Do you not agree, Inquisitor?
Right, bye.
We'll speak another time.
Of course, Lady Inquisitor.
Let's see what she has for sale. Axe of the Dragon Hunter. That looks expensive. I don't have that kind of money. I can afford the Grunsman bow, but barely. Not Varric. Okay, I'm gonna need to start saving up some money. Maybe if I sell all of these. Back up. Oh, my stag is here. The stables.
Our mounts have never had better.
Yeah.
This is just... It's something to keep their hands busy. I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
What about the Wardens?
The Grey Wardens are huge and important. You're part of that.
True, but without a blight on the horizon, everything the Wardens do feels like waiting. This, the Inquisition, is what matters now. And I'm grateful to be a part of it. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. Wise words.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I even thanked him.
Grand Tourney?
What is this grand tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
And what happened?
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
Why'd he help you?
He must have wanted something from you to help like that.
A pupil, a squire. Someone to teach and to mold. He saw my potential. When it was over, he offered to mentor me. To teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him.
He won because of that guy.
Him. Perhaps things could have been different.
It was foolish. But it all turned out.
You're here now. A Grey Warden. It worked out.
I suppose it did, didn't it? But I'm older. Hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
Seems foolish. Oh. We can buy, sell different animals. I'm not gonna do that. I don't really use the mounts. Master Dennett.
All's well.
How's the horses?
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Surprisingly well. Not many could feed these people, let alone their mounts. Makes me wonder what you're capable of.
How's the family?
Are your wife and daughter doing well?
Elena's minding the farms. Sienna's still running her full races.
Stupid races.
Wouldn't be fair to drag them up here. I miss them. But someone has to save the world.
Any news?
Heard anything worth noting?
Too busy to hear things. And that's how I like it.
Alright, that was useless
Farewell.
asking you then.
Make her be with you.
Why give me the option to ask that? Where does this go? To the kitchens?
First, a full wheel of Antivan
Another
small
note
cheese.
from the Skyhold
Now, 3
kitchens.
royals worth of crushed
Once
mint.
again, please keep the elf out of the kitchen and check the sugar daily to make sure it's still sugar and not salt. Head cook Donatian. Beneath this is written, try keeping this out, followed by an arrow pointing towards a crude drawing of a phallus.
They were right here.
Is Sarah doing
I remember
that?
seeing someone take them. I
Note
can't
from the
recall
Skyhold
their
kitchens
face.
again. If I ever find out who put the turnips in the fireplace, I will personally feed them into the meat grinder. I think Sarah's trolling them. A note from the Skyhold kitchens. Requests for supplies. Whoa, 500 potatoes. Willow switches. To break into new kitchen hands? Whoa. The hell? I'm not gonna give you some switches. Yet another note from the kitchens. How many times do I have to say this? If it falls on the floor, it's still good to eat. 5-second rule.
There's no end of it. I can store an army.
Yeah. I feel like I've been walking around here forever. How to act for Eldon. My esteemed Lady Sidonia, I'd like to take full responsibility for Lady Marchalette's odd behavior of late. You see, we recently began the study of history. I thought that it would do the young mistress some good to be exposed to all the Dosian cultures and not just Orlais. It was a foolish thought. Regrettably, your dear daughter has taken a particular interest in Ferelden folklore. She first developed an affinity for King Calenhad, which seemed to have devolved into borderline infatuation. She stared at me, eyes wide, when I told her he unified the barbarians with his allegedly incomparable might and charisma. Every time I tried to move the lesson on to something more important, she insisted I tell her again about Calenhad. How the Fereldans say his hair was twice as yellow as the sun, and his chin more chiseled than the tallest peak in the Frostbacks. Twice now, I've had to tear down drawings she's tacked up in her bedroom of the man shirtless. Then we moved on to the werewolves, which was even worse. As you may already know, the Fereldans venerate the folk heroes Dane and Hafter. Dane was said to have been a werewolf, and Hafter to have been descended from one. No enlightened man or woman could ever view such beast people with anything but revulsion. But, you know Ferelden's and their love of wildlife. Unfortunately, these tales of the wolf-men set the little mistress's imagination afire. When she suggested we put on a play for you and her lord father, I could not say no. I'm afraid that's why the Marshallette was running through the mansion wearing wet furs and frightening the chambermaids. She was rehearsing a scene in which Hafter drives back the Darkspawn. I've been informed that some priceless family heirlooms were destroyed amidst all that confusion, and I cannot fully express my dismay. I understand if my abject failure as a tutor results in my immediate dismissal. A letter from Brother Bernard to his former employer. Yikes, the little girl's got a hero. The First Blight, Chapter 2. People today have little concept of the consequences of the second sin. Oh, believe me when I say that when asked, pious chantry-going folk will curse the use of foul magic, spitting and snapping their fingers. But none live today who actually remember the horror that was unleashed so very long ago. Whatever records might have existed regrettably did not survive the chaos and ignorance that was to follow. We have only the tales of survivors handed down through the murky ages and the dogma of the chantry to instruct us, and that is precious little indeed. I believe I'm not understanding when I say that the second sin unleashed the bane of all life upon Thedas. The Darkspawn are more virulent than the worst plague, a heartless force of nature that came into our world like an ill wind. We know from accounts of later blights, as these Darkspawn invasions came to be called, never has a more appropriate name existed, that the Darkspawn spread disease and famine wherever they tread. The earth itself is corrupted by their presence, the sky roiling with angry black clouds. I do not exaggerate, my friend, when I say that a mass gathering of Darkspawn is an omen of a dread cataclysm. It is said that those cursed magisters who became the first Darkspawn scratched at the very earth to find solace in the darkness of the dwarven deep roads, and there, in the shadows, they multiplied. Whether by intelligent design or by some last vestige of worship in their minds, they attempted to locate the old gods they had once served. They found what they sought, Dumat, first among the old gods, once known as the Dragon of Silence before the Maker imprisoned him and all his brethren beneath the earth for the first sin, usurping the Maker's place in mankind's heart. The slumbering dragon awoke, freed from the Maker's prison by his twisted followers, and became corrupted himself. Dumat was transformed into the first archdemon, his great and terrible power given will by a rotting, unholy mind. With the Darkspawn horde following, Dumat rose and took wing into the skies once again, bringing ruin to the world the Maker had created. The old god had become the eye of a dark storm that would ravage the entire world. From the Tales of the Destruction of Thedas by Brother Jeditivi, Chantry Scholar. Oh my goodness, these are long. The Pyramids of Parvolin. Land in Thedas to be taken by the Qunari, and has been held by them ever since. But while the Qunari have raised their own marvels on the island, the famed city of Kunandar comes to mind. Parvolin had a rich history before the Kun ever came to its shores. Tear your eyes from the Kunandar's wonders and look instead to the jungle. There you'll see the ruins of vast cities that proclaimed in silence, "We were here." Parvolin's distinctive pyramids looming from the overgrowth have remained largely intact, even if their intended purpose had been lost. They do not seem to be tombs, though some chambers contain bodies that have been carefully preserved. Amazingly, the pyramid's proportions are mathematically perfect. Since their alignment is so precise, one suspects they serve some scientific purpose. Observatories, perhaps? And Van Therastus has observed that the shape of the Parvolin pyramid seems perfectly to match the constellation Solium. We know more of the pyramids than we do of the humans who built them. The Qunari came to Parvolin as conquerors, but there is no history and little sign of battles fought on the island's shores. A civilization that could build such vast cities would surely have defenses, armies, perhaps weapons alien even to the Qunari. So why is there so little proof of resistance? One answer may lie in what remains of their temples. Beneath the leaves and vines covering the walls, you can still make out the stylized carvings that adorn them. The paint had long since flaked away, but the silhouettes are clear. Intricate sea creatures, shipwrights, musicians, archers, and kings. Here and there, odd figures are depicted, tall, horned, always in a position of authority and respect. What were these horned figures to the ancient of Parvolin? Priests, ritually crowned, heroes, gods, perhaps? We may never know the truth. But when the Qunari arrived from the sea, horned and carrying the word of the Kun, perhaps instead of conquerors, the people of Parvolin saw an old legend returning to them. This is all supposition. The humans of Parvolin are Qunari now, their ancient civilization discarded like a child's toy. Yet the pyramid remains. Along with the old cities, the island itself. One day, greater scholars may hear what they have to say. From a compiled history of the occupied north by Renatus of Aisley. Oh gosh, this library is going to kill me. The folly of General Not Sheraton. 5. In the days that followed, to avoid scandal, the appointing of Not Sheraton was claimed a grand tactic of the true general, who must have orchestrated the whole affair secret meaning the cloakroom, for not even his own attendants knew his face, and they would have had the guard whisk him to jail for trespassing. But with his mask restored, and wary of the embarrassment, the general was merciful with Not Sheraton. I don't know what the hell this Not Sheraton is. Imposing less than half the prescribed lashes and sparing her and her lords the gallows. They were not to leave Orlais on the condition that Not Sheraton was henceforth her name. Strange. I'm missing a lot of context for that one. Okay, I don't think I need to tell you guys about what is green. Don't even need to tell myself about this. This is strange. Oh, I'm stuck in the webs. Can I get through? No, I can't. Oh! I'm back in the throne room. I didn't realize that this was just downstairs. Wines! Cardinal 8969 Blessed. Are these where my wines that I pick up go? I have a wine cellar. Gosh, Skyhold is enormous. There's everyone that I need to talk to is kind of very spread out. Oh, Cullen is here. Okay, I've already spoken to Cullen. Oh, and I've already gone this way. Yeah, and then it's broken and I can't get there yet. I feel like I've been everywhere. Unless I missed somewhere. I will find it at some point. Oh my god. Get out of the way. Let's visit the War Council and then head out for something. I need 6 more power. We see some are done. Report ready. Friend in the Carinus. My Lady Inquisitor, considerable as your support has been, I'm saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor. No! Although I'm hardly surprised my fellows in the Magisterium don't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement that needed to be made, and your support allowed me to make it far louder and clearer than I would have on my own, so I thank you. With any luck, this will draw support from those who feel as I do. It will also draw fire from the Venatori cultists. Still in the shadows, but I say let them come. I will not back down in the face of such fools. I'm sending along a few things which I hope will aid your efforts, and we'll see that more I can drum up. Give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid. He must be wilting in the cold. Master Mayvaris Tilani. Okay. Alright, Ambassador Montelier, I'm pleased to have made the acquaintance of your friends here in Orlais, and even more pleased that they have convinced Monette to return to the Chantry and take vows. I wish no harm to my niece, but her mind is better suited to the chant of light than to the game. Leeds is in safe hands now, and I will honor the Inquisition support in the time to come. For now, I'm sending a dozen Orlesian chevaliers to serve on behalf of my family. with foot soldiers following shortly. Yours in friendship, Duke Jean-Gaspard de Leeds. Great. Why didn't I wish that gave me power. It's a pity it didn't. Onyx, I want... okay. Let's see where we can send... Strike a bargain with the merchant princes. Inquisitor, the allied merchants of the monarchy of Antiva have inquired whether they can assist us in any fashion. They could provide us with some of the finest goods in Thedas, a powerful boost to our prestige, and spread our influence north. The merchant princes will also attempt to ensnare us in contracts so convoluted that we'll be internally tied to them. If we're interested, we must send our most skilled negotiators. Our diplomats are well respected, and I feel we can come out ahead of the bargain if we are prepared to commit to it. Alright, so Josephine would be the only one that's fit to do that. New to the crew, a young hopeful. To the Inquisition, I found bandits stalking your patrols. They are the usual kind, and I can show your people where they are. I've tried to stop them, that they have swords, and I don't. If you have extra, I will help. Oh, okay. Let's send Cullen. Yeah. The boy knows where they are. Outfit him. Outfit him? Oh, yeah. No, I thought Cullen was gonna go. No. If we have the location, just eliminate them. Put the boy to work elsewhere.
Inquisitor.
I thought I'd be sending Cullen. He's like, let's just give him some armor. Cullen, I have nowhere to send you. Battalion for Sarah and Verschil. We have verified Sarah's claims about Verschil. Several displacements of refugees were deliberate in what appears to be an attempt to destabilize land claims. While there would be no direct gain for involving the Inquisition, increasing our presence could have unexpected results. In any case, it is a trivial matter to divert troops to march through the city. Oh, maybe Cullen can do this then. A retinue of our best will make an impression. Yeah, it says, in any case, it is a trivial matter to divert troops. Okay, yeah, sure.
To work?
There, Cullen, you got work. I need more power. Alright, journal it is. I don't know where I'd want... Wait, let's see. The inner circle. Okay, this one's far more interesting. I don't want to... Look, these are annoying. I have to find these artifacts. I have to take down all of these. Oh wait, are these like bosses? Oh, targets. That's kind of fun though. This one seems far more interesting. Last resort of good men. Now, where would that be? Oh, the hinterlands. That's freaking great. Yeah. Alright, so Dorian. Let's bring Cassandra. Let's bring... Yeah, Solus. Here it is. This is a tavern.
Thank you for
Oh wait, everyone needs to be leveled up. Solus! Oh, I like that. Let's make your barrier a little stronger, because, sometimes you struggle. Not as much. Okay, that's the one I picked. And then ring the bell, you now lunge forward. Okay, yeah. Lunge and slash. Sure. What? I had an error before, just so you know, I had an error before of EA's, app is messing up. There's something going on with EA. Okay. Oh, this place, it says it's under the protection of the Inquisition now.
The demons are already attacking us out here.
Okay, everyone's here. Let's get in. The Gull and Lantern.
Uh-oh, nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
Dorian.
Father. So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told.
I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
Maybe I should go.
I should leave you to work this out.
Oh, no, you don't. I want a witness. I want someone to hear the truth.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
Why is it an issue?
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then.
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
That family's like, incest, okay, gay, not okay. I mean, if his father's gonna apologize, sure, give him a chance to apologize.
Your father might be here to reach out. You could give him a chance.
Let's just go.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
Oh my gosh.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Use blood magic on his own son? Don't leave it like this. I don't know, get some kind of closure. I want to take him away from here, but I think he needs some kind of closure. Don't leave it like this.
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
Tell me why you came.
If I knew, I would drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
Once, I had a son who trusted me. A trust I betrayed.
Oh,
I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again, to ask him to forgive me.
What is up with my posture? Jesus. Just talk around like a golem. Did they get it? Did they get their closure? Is Dorian okay now?
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
Are you alright?
Are you alright?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
Oh, you're brave.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
Hell yeah, let's go drinking.
I don't know what you think you're
That
doing.
poor man.
I'm
Struck
being clapped
family
at by a hen,
sometimes.
evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
Who are you
If I
scolding?
wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Oh, are you guys
Your
fighting?
glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
She's like, no, don't tell me that. All right. What else can we do that's fun? Anyone else have like cool... Oh, we have to wait for this one to be done. Alright, I guess... Skyhold. We have to get items. Oh, to upgrade. Greener garden. Oh, okay. I will bring these. Logging stands, quarries. Spirit essence. Have an item enchanted. I don't know how to get it enchanted. Craft a rune. Okay, I'll figure that one out. I guess it's to, the fallow mire we go. I just want to see what Sarah is using, because she always talks about using a bow, but I swear I gave her daggers. So we have better armor for you. I guess you are wearing the better armor. Okay. Let's go to the fallow mire. I did say I was going to do this. I want to bring Sarah this time. Cassandra. And Solus. I need 6 power. I've been putting it off just because I'm like... I really liked exploring Skyhold and getting to know... I wish there were more quests like that. Like with Dorian. The quests were like that. Is this it, right? Yeah. Locate the of our outpost. We're looking for the missing soldiers. That I don't mind doing. I want to find some missing soldiers. They could use our help. They said, don't touch the water for the undead. I don't like undead. Not happy about it. Ooh, let's claim this land. The light of Andraste. This land is ours. Oh, there it is. That's undead right there. Ew, I don't like it.
This can't be all of them. There must be more further in.
Ooh. I don't want to be here. Ooh, a blood lotus. I need to collect stuff for my Skyhold upgrades. I can't remember what I was supposed to... Oh, it's there. Would there be any in here? What are logging stands and such? Where's the entrance? Hello? What? Open. The door is locked. Need a key. We can't unlock it? Okay. Alright, let's press on forward. They're so brave going in the water. Oh, I don't want to go in this water. Can I walk in it?
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Oh, God. Okay, let's not do that. Ew, 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 ew. How do I get across? Maybe there's another way. What's this?
Is that a beacon of some sort?
Oh wait, Sarah, Sarah, I did not give you any points. Blank attack. Before your target turns to face your blow, you move to stealth. Impossible to find or Leaves targets of the blow still bleeding for the cuts to your daggers. Fine, let's do this one. Twin Fangs. You lash out with both daggers. Ripping Fangs. If flanking your Twin Fangs attack will keep your target's armor sundered from the blow. No, let's do that one. Let's have her flanky. Parry. Hell yeah. Blood Prey. Yeah. Unforgiving Chain. Your daggers blur a dance of deadly pain. Each strike adds to your critical hit chance. Oh yeah. I want that. And let's get these two. But she has a lot of different abilities, and then we'll start upgrading more. Oh wait, let's save. Energize. Oh. Oh no, did I attract— we attracted bad things. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Why are there so many undead here? Ah! Oh! There's a rift monster. A rift demon. God damn it. I have the Maker's ability too, that I could see it's like ranking. It's ranking.
Beacons seem to draw out the undead. We could use them to fight on dry land.
Keep an eye out for more then.
Oh, I could teleport here. Okay, that's easier fighting them on dry land rather than in the water. Wait, why is there still an exclamation point there? Oh, here, examine. Veilfire in the Fallow Mire. The Veilfire messages in the Fallow Mire are largely gibberish and imply a kind of paranoia. Certain letters and numbers repeat. It's possible the writing is in code. These Veilfire runes are interspersed with numbers and mathematical notations. They evoke a clear sense of panic, as if the author was trying to figure out a difficult problem. Unsettling. Just drop that. I don't want to be carrying that thing. There's a ghost. Look at Sarah. Good job, Sarah. Oh, there's another one. Is that another beacon? Oh, you poor little creatures. Don't go in the water. The undead are in there. They'll die. Alright, here we go.
Goodbye!
Oh yeah, war table stuff is done. Yeah. Poor Sarah, she's getting super injured. How do I make her less prone to injury? Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. We're getting overwhelmed. Spirit essence, I need that. Now I need logging thing. Apostate Widris's journal. This thick journal is half undecipherable. The parts that can be read are splattered with ink. as if the author had written them in a hurry. There were years of notes in that book. Years! Who could have taken it? Or deciphered it? Did someone follow me from the circle? I bet it was Wernham. Or Clarice. They always were jealous little busybodies. If they saw that what I'd done, the demons I've harnessed, they'd be green with envy. Who's afraid of spirits now, you simpering ewes? But I must have my book back. I will write down the cipher again before I forget again. These demons are clever. I can't have them demanding a price for decrypting my own notes. The concoctions I can make with the plants here in safe amounts will open my mind to vistas past the fade. The demon hints in it is beyond me, because they wish to undermine me. It is so clear. It is so very clear. Yeah, he sounds insane. Staring at the set of unreadable runes conjures up strong feelings of bitterness and arrogance in equal measure. They fade slowly. I wonder if it's like each pillar is to do with somebody specifically. Their spirit, maybe. There's a house there. I'm not gonna go there, it's spooky. Oh, there's a camp right here. Wait, did I miss any more? Let's get this camp. It's right here. What the hell? Lightning struck right in front of me.
So, set up camp or keep moving?
Note from a scout. The paper is small and thin, meant for transport by a messenger bird. Warn the herald her life is in danger if she comes to the mire. Our patrol spotted Avar 3 days ago. We didn't understand why they came from the Frostbacks until we were captured in an ambush. Their leader said they came because they heard the Inquisition was in the area. They want to lure out and kill the Herald of Andraste to win favor with their gods. I escaped, but I can't free the others without help. I found a good camping spot for a rescue party. We'll tend my wounds before heading off. Scout Aubrey Greenholm. I hope she's okay. Okay, we can get more. I should save more often. Great thing about needing breaks for my throat is that things on the war table, they finish. Because I need to step away to rest up my vocal cords. And so I see the war table just like ticking off. Where is this? Oh, great. Who is that? Skywatcher. Hold on. Why would I want to open a rift? The daughters of song, wine, music, poetry, and the wanton and frenzied indulgence of carnal fantasies. These things characterize the hedonistic cult known as the Daughters of Song. Calling them an order of the faithful lends them a legitimacy they do not deserve. The daughters and sons, though they saw themselves also as daughters, celebrated Andraste's holy union with the Maker in almost every way imaginable. And it was only the holy union they venerated Andraste's life. Her war, her teachings, and her sacrifice were blithely ignored. At its height, the Daughters of Song numbered in the thousands. They maintained a stronghold in a village called Virelay in the fields of Gislaine. Virelay saw a yearly event during which the Daughters of Song paraded caravan images of the Maker's glory through the square. The Daughters of Song were wiped out by the righteous forces of Emperor Draken during the campaigns to unite all of Orlais. When the Emperor's forces sacked the village, the daughters would not arm themselves and were either killed or captured. The village was destroyed, and the cult never recovered. From before Andrastianism, the Forgotten Faiths. All right, who is this? Skywatcher?
So, you're Herald of Andraste. My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
Huh? What are you doing here?
Why aren't you with the other Avar?
Trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it's like. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us? I don't know.
They're called Fade Rifts.
They're caused by the breach in the sky. It was some kind of magic gone wrong.
I know that, Lowlander. I'm talking about the Lady of the Skies. Do you not know her? Can't you see the warning she writes through the bird flocks in the air?
Interesting how widely Ferelden beliefs diverge.
Call me Ferelden again, Elf, and see how far you get.
Why aren't you attacking?
I thought the Avar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rites to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do. I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
Are my missing people hurt?
The other Avar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Alright.
Farewell, then.
I just realized I'm still wearing my camping gear. Does that mean I'm not wearing armor? I am not wearing armor. Why? Okay, let's open this. Open this baby. And then to close it again. I open to close. Is he helping? He is. A good man. Ah! Leave me alone. Whoa, where's Sarah? Is she okay? Yeah, she is. It got stuck. I think this rift is bugged. Ooh, we got the power required, but I want to finish this quest.
Lady of the Skies, you can mend the gaps in the air.
Yeah.
What the?
Aye.
Oh.
Farewell, then.
Yeah, I thought I would be able to talk to you about that. Yeah, I can mend the gaps in the sky. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm the Herald. I don't want the beacons. No, where's my people? Are my people far? Okay. I'm just gonna find my people. Maybe this way? Hey. Oh, those are people, not undead.
So, Seeker, your Inquisition grows.
It was never my Inquisition, Solas.
You did the brutal, thankless
That is
work
an
of putting
undead
the wheels
person.
in motion. Do you feel no regret at letting that power pass to another?
I did my part, but the power you describe was never mine to carry. I know myself, and I cannot be the leader we need.
It's a dead end here.
I have no regrets.
You surprise me again, Seeker.
Your opinion of me must be very low for me to surprise you so often.
Not low, but realistic. Very few, however honorable, release power they have won.
Oh my god. The EA has been, I don't know, an absolute mess. Earlier it wouldn't let me access the game. It said that I had no right to the game or something like that. Like, I always got worried because I was like, I bought the game. So if you see pop-ups, it's EA being a menace. I don't know. I don't think this is for the Skyhold. Is this on the way to where I need to go? No. Damn it. I think I had to go this way. God, I'm so lost. Undead bear. Oh my god, Sarah. Why do these bears have so much health? Oh my gosh. I lost quite a bit of recording. Don't know what is wrong with my brain. I think it's the I don't know, me being sick. Anyways, I managed to get the 8 power. I went to Fallowmire and I got all the way up to the Avara leader. Like, oh man, I don't know what was wrong with me. He was rough, man. Like, I tried to beat him twice, didn't get to beat him. And so I decided, you know, I have the 8 power. I have more than that, actually. I have like 4 extra. So I decided to unlock the Fallowmire, or Crestwood. So we're here to look for the Grey Warden ally. There's like a rift there in the ocean. I know, I hate like exposition. I'm telling you what I did because I just did not hit record. Again, there's something wrong with my brain today. Maybe it's time to sleep. But yeah, we're here in Crestwood, so this is what we'll tackle next time. I'm so sorry. Like, it wasn't that much more recording. Like, I got to the... I finished the beacons in Fallowmire pretty quickly. I got to the Avar outpost. Tried to beat the guy twice. Failed twice because he's strong as heck. And then, yeah, just left, went to Skywood, came back here. Not much happened. You didn't miss too much. Anyways, yeah. So, that's it for this episode. I'm gonna go get some rest because, you know, still in recovery. I think I'll be better in like a few more days or something like that. But yeah, we're getting on with this story. So here we go. We're gonna be doing Here Lies the Abyss the next time as soon as we return. But until then, whoa, the lightning! I thought it hit Sarah. It hit the water. Yeah. Until next time, guys. Take care.